This cutie patootie. Let's just put this on you. Good girl. You're so used to this, huh? You're such a good girl. You love it when I shave you. So I'm gonna shave her down today, and she have my glasses today. Yay! She loves being shaved. Every time we shave her, she acts like a puppy. She's just so adorable. Yes, you are. You did this sweet girl. She's 13, almost 14. Sweet girl. So we are gonna just start out with by shaving her. I'm gonna grab my Anda shears with the number 10 blade and make sure that my blades are oiled. What do you think? Should we leave your cute little face this time? Should we leave your face? You like it when everything's gone though, I know, but maybe I'll just do a cute little, let's do a cute little teddy bear face. So you don't ever want to shave against the growth of the hair. She has mats. I have not kept her brushed because I knew I was going to be shaving her, and I've had 2 really bad shoulders, so I've had to really back off on a lot of repetitious stuff. So I just decided I would shave her today. She likes it. She likes it. She's all shaved and clean, huh, baby? Yes, you do. And I'll trim up her face and stuff in a minute, but we're gonna get. I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and get under her ears. Girl. She's my husband's service dog, so the reason why she mats is he loves her like this all over. And he brushes her, but when I brush, I line brush to make sure there's not any mats. I'm just gonna get you. I'll shave it because you love it. You love it. So I have several blades sitting on my marble square over here. So as soon as this blade starts to get warm, I just switch it out with another one. So it's kind of nice if you can have a couple blades at least. And the cleaner, the coolant that you can spray on the cleaning blades, it cools them. It works, but it's very temporary. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I will get back to you. But I've taught a lot of gals who've helped work with me how to do it, and it's not hard. I mean, you know, the first little while it's not super even as far as, you know, getting all of the hair the same length, but really it's more for the comfort of the dog, so I'm not worrying about that when I'm training somebody how to do it. And literally within a week or two, any like mistakes or they like get covered up, especially if you wash them and let them dry naturally. You just can't see any mistakes. Love it. Just let it run and jump in the pool. I'm gonna give her a bath, so probably she'll be tired when I just go inside when we're done. She does love playing with the puppies. So she's my one that loves getting in the pool. It's wet, hot outside, so she'll just actually get in the pool and lay down. She's no dummy. You were born and raised with a pool for a little while. We're too sweet, girl. Yeah. So you know how refreshing it can be. I could have brushed her out with cornstarch, which totally, I could have had her all brushed out probably in about 30 minutes with cornstarch. It just dries any mats out and makes it super easy to brush through. But because I know she likes it and my husband likes it when she's shaved, and since she's his service dog, I go with his request. And it doesn't matter how I do it. Sometimes I'll make her have like big feet or lion tail. He loves it. He always tells me that's my favorite way to do cutter. It doesn't matter. He just loves this dog. She's such a good girl. You got daddy do lots of stuff, huh? Yeah. Smart girl. Starting to get warm, so I don't want to touch her skin with it. So I'm going to switch out the legs. Pretty sure I oiled these when I finished with them, but I like to always have a little fresh oil. It just helps the blades move super smooth. And let's get under your arm since it's cool. Okay, baby? There you go. There you go. You don't ever want to pull the skin, pull on the hair, and then shave, because you can actually really cut their skin if you do that. Because pulling it out makes the skin super thin. I've seen people do that with scissors too, and that's all bad. You don't want to pull the hair out where you're pulling the skin also out. You have to really know what you're doing as far as that. You want to feel it first. You want to make sure you know where the skin is. I know he doesn't like their feet being done. What dog likes their feet being done, huh? I don't know any dog that does. No. I'll use scissors on the rest of it. Just wanted to get the majority. Good girl. Venus. I think I'll put my glasses on just so I can see. Okay, go. We're not gonna lay down yet. I know. Just let me get this leg real quick. Brown hair right there, it looks like. I love her color. She's a parchment. And when she gets shaved, she almost looks lavender in different lighting. I remember once my ex was picking up the kids and he says, "There's a lavender dog right there. Purple dog." Yeah. They're on the feet again. They're hot already. I think it's this, the actual clipper itself. I had a better one. It didn't get hot this fast. I think I have it somewhere. I think that one died. I ended up grabbing this one and something else. And this one's just worked better than the other one. I actually don't even think this is an actual, I think this is a no-name. That could be why it's getting so hot. Let's, maybe check and see if I can find another one. See if we notice a difference. What do you think? Hi Maria, how are you doing? We are just shaving this little girl down. She loves it when we shave her, and so you know what? It's so easy to do. That, just wanted to get that cleaned a little bit better. There we go. That's what I was doing. I must have done something real quick with this one and left the room because I normally clean them. A little bit more oil on there because I just cleaned off the oil. So a couple drops on both sides and turn it on. Perfect. Let's get into this underarm now. Good girl. And probably because when the coat's off, they can't regulate their temperature quite the same, so they're a lot more snuggly. How are you doing, Maria? Put in the comment where you're from. I'd love to know where you are watching from. We get people from all over the world, actually. Girl, she's ready to lay down. So she's one of mine. She's 13. That I train to actually lay down when I groom them. It's kind of hard to get there. That's when I do that. But I like it when they lay down when I do their feet. And you'll see, she'll lay down. I think, sweetie, I need you to stand for a minute, okay? Oh, good girl. Let me just get this back real quick. Let me just get it real quick. And like I was saying earlier, I could have brushed her out. And I do that in the winter. We keep them brushed out in the winter. We're just like on a weekly schedule of brushing everybody out. Well, I'm able to hit everybody within 2 weeks, so they get brushed out every 2 weeks. And that's all that they really need. They don't really
2 weeks. It's that third and fourth week if you leave the tangles on the adult dogs that they can happen. I've had so many surgeries and I needed to spend a little bit more time, especially in the summertime. I really like being able to be out and let the dogs play in the water and stuff. She does regardless. And I'm just behind schedule because I've been in physical therapy and I was trying not to use my shoulders too much, and the brushing is pretty hard on the shoulders, so I just took a little break. I was going to shave her last week and I was helping a friend, so I had major surgery, so I just didn't get to that last week. If you don't want to tell me what state or city you're in, state would be nice, but if you don't want to tell me that, just tell me what country you're watching from. Dale. Should I leave a little poof for you? Should I leave the lion poof for Daddy? Dogs get a little extra skin sometimes around their bum. So what you do about that is you just pull the skin up toward, you put your hand on it, pull it up towards their head, and it just flattens it, so it's super easy. So I don't know if you can see. Look, there's a little extra wrinkle right there. So you just kind of pull it up, and then I'm able to get that hair and make it be the same length. Keep running into that bump. Keep running into that bump back here, don't we? Yeah. Okay. What if you're so sweet. What if we turn you this way? You can watch TV or watch the dogs that are there. There you go. Shaving back here, you just want to be real careful not to touch the skin, but you go from the center out because the hair kind of grows towards the middle of the penis, so. Almost done. Almost done. I might have you lay down in this part. Let me just get this right here. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on with my... There we go. And you can always pull the skin the opposite direction of where you're at if you need to. She's a little wrinkly, her skin is. Just because she's older. An older baby. An older baby. She's 13. Good girl. She was born probably during one of the hardest times of my life. I had just broken my back. literally within 3 days she was born. I hadn't even gone to the doctor. I mean, I was able to walk, but the pain was so extreme that I had to stay so I could take care of her. So I waited till her mama had her puppies, and then I went to the ER. Good girl. Good girl. Get your tum-tum. Good girl. That's a very good girl. I'm so proud of you. Yes, ma'am. Hello, can you hear me? Kind of cool. I could have somebody sitting in their living room, I guess, as a moderator, and they could make sure that everybody's questions are getting answered. But let's see. Almost done. I'm gonna finish this leg. Not taking but a few minutes. I'm gonna get inside of these back legs when she lays down, I think. We'll try it and see. Might be able to get them with her standing, but she prefers to lay down, so. And here are the puppies at the doggy door. Trying to dig in. If you're just joining us, drop a comment telling us where you're at. Either by state or by country, whatever you feel comfortable. If you don't, just say hi. Maybe tell me why you're watching, if it's just because it captivates your attention, or do you have a dog that you're wanting to learn how to groom? I do offer FaceTime lessons, which has been like really helpful for a lot of families that can't afford to have their, just because they lost a job or whatever, they maybe were all prepared to be able to do it once a month, but then they got something happened in life and they just needed to learn how to do it themselves. And it's super simple to do. It's not hard. You know, it takes patience, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Had your dog groomed by groomers. Not all dogs get groomed perfectly. It may not have anything to do with the groomer. It could just be the dog didn't know them, or wasn't holding still, or I've been grooming these dogs for 20 years, so I'm pretty familiar with what I'm doing. And I had some great groomers that I used in California. Pet Back USA and Laverne. I think they might still be there. Not the actual groomers that helped me 20 years ago, but I think the mom might own those shops still. Sharon. Check them out if you're in the Laverne area of California. It's a great place. You can go in and do it yourself. Wait, it depends on which one. Yeah, the one in Laverne you can do it yourself also. And they take appointments. Can I just get this? You're not going to turn around? Okay. How about we lay down? How about we lay down? Huh? Can you lay down for me? Can I help you? On your side. Oh, it's a good girl. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Where's this other leg? leg laying down in a while. And I could tell she was. Can I get your tum tum? We're gonna change out the blade, make sure it's cool. And this little, I think that might have been like a hot pad for, you know, on the table at Thanksgiving or something. But I've adopted it to use as a blade cooler because it's marble. So it stays really cool. Even when it's warm in here, it stays nice and cool. So I can put the blades on and they cool down really quick. Okay, you're gonna have to roll over. That's a good girl. Let me get your tum tum. Oh yeah, that's a mess. Oh yeah, that's a mess. Let's just get all these little fine hairs. You're gonna feel so good. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Nope, you gotta roll over though. Oh, I know, we haven't done this in a while, have we? I might have to turn you over, sweet girl, if you don't cooperate. Just a minute. Let's get this middle line that I couldn't see. There you go. Under that underarm. That's good. Okay. I'll turn you around. So you see, I think maybe that. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Let me get this side. Tucking your tail, I can't see. Alright. Just want to be real careful with under this part because it's so the skin is so loose and thin under the tum-tum area. Bring me up here a little bit. I know. Almost done. I'll get this part right here. Good. Got such fine hairs. Not too many, just it's thinner underneath here. It just gets. There you go. Let me see. Good. I can't. I got it. It's bugging me. I just want to always make sure you're shaving in the direction of the hair growth. And it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It really doesn't. Main thing is, if possible, getting down to as close to the skin as possible, just because I will make sure there are 0 cuts. Good girl. Good girl. Real clean. Real careful around the privates. This has a finer blade, so it just gets it a little quicker. Without risking. There we go. All clean. Your feet. body's all done. I'm going to take scissors first. Let's see. Might have to do our nails first before I can really get. And so she sleeps. Definitely has us. But I am gonna clean up between the pads of her feet just to make sure the hair won't bring, then she won't drag a bunch of stuff, and we end up washing our comforter a lot more if I skip that step. I don't know what that is. Huh. Oh, my shoulder. Another nice thing about shaving them, it's super easy to see their nails. Hi Mercedes, how you doing? Welcome. Drop a comment where you're watching from. And if you have a dog that you're wanting to learn how to groom yourself, or be happy to answer any questions you have. I could even show it a little more close up for you if it's something in particular you're wanting to learn. Just let me know in the chat and the comments. I think it's a live chat is what it is, not comments, but so I usually cut the area right in the middle first. That allows me to kind of see more, and then I can just go out from the middle down the center of the cracks between the pads of the feet. She stepped in here, so there's a bunch of hair all mixed in. It's not hers. I like to pull the hair up from between the toes and clip it because that way it doesn't allow for mats. I love this little thing. It's a nice close cut, and it just looks like she has a piece of something connected around this one. There it is. Got it! Got it! Got it! You do teddy bear paws, you can't really get, I mean, you can brush it out, but I like to every once in a while really clean up around there. Trying to figure out what's her hair and what did she pick up from the table. That's good girl. Okay. cutting down, sometimes I like to cut with it the opposite direction just so that I have control of the tip. That way the tip's not possibly going into the skin. This makes it easier. You'll have less accidents that way. I do love the curved scissors because it helps when you're doing the teddy bear paws and the ears. You're not getting it so. Okay, let's get those nails. I have my glasses on because she has dark. Good girl. That's not quick anyway. Ooh, that looked funny. That's why the hair was wrapped around it. It cracked just a little bit. Certainly do not want to get the crack if at all possible. Good girl. That's good. Good girl. That was close. No cigar, hopefully. Okay, good girl. Good. Good girl. You are being so good. Yes, you are. I can see where the quick is. There it is. Maybe it's back further. Sometimes you can scratch the under part, and it's kind of like a cuticle. And if it's dry, it turns white. And that allows you to see, yep, how much further you can go back, or if you should all. Okay, that's all. That's a good girl. We'll go to the next one. He's cutting the hair all around it. This one. Did I not get that one? I must have skipped it somehow. Okay, one more. Good girl. Let's get the tip. Good girl. This stool is so comfortable. Mostly I'm up like this. I'm not usually down on the table. That's probably one of the reasons why I haven't done it on the table for a while. That's a little tall for doing it down low like this. And I just take an emery board. My puppy got to. I use the harder side or the rougher side first. Then I just flip it over. Just go back over it twice with the softer side. And what I do is you kind of take your finger and you push on you have it on the pad and the fingernail so it stays still. Otherwise it wouldn't be very comfortable because it's, flipping it back and forth. Good. You can kind of hear too when it's done getting the rough spots. Good girl. Okay. This one. Now you're getting your head in the way, so I might have to do this. Is that long enough? No, I don't think it's long enough. It's gonna be set up. Sweetheart. make sure. That way, if there is any mats between there, they will cut out. No. You did so good on your back feet. You did. So good. Ow. Not myself. Paws, front paws, they have more control over, so they're like, you're doing good. I don't want to put you in the sack. Or in the hammock. I have a hammock. You want me to put you in the hammock? It's comfortable. I don't think you'd like it very much though. You've never been in one before. Put the puppies in it. It really makes it easy to do their feet. Dogs are sleeping. Normally they stand up and start howling. There we go. Got that one. Oh, you're gonna stand up. So, get the front of your paw real quick. I know. Hey, stop fighting. Stop fighting. Good girl. The other leg. This leg. Then we'll go give you a bath. Yeah. And this leg. She's done, guys. So I like to get it done as quick as I can. Because she is done. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Manga. I don't think I could pronounce that right. I'm sorry. My name's hard enough. Babby, everyone pronounces it all different directions. But welcome. We're just trimming. We did a quick shave on my husband's 13-year-old service dog. And she's been really good. She's just getting a little impatient right now. Get those mats out between the. Flip the scissors over. I know. You're gonna love it though. You're gonna love it when it's all done. She loves getting shaved. She's so cute. After I give her a bath, she just tears up the house. Good girl. There's a mat there. That's probably what you're not liking. Between the toes, honestly, is one that gets missed a lot for people. It's real important to pull the hair up. And then, I'll push it down and get it from underneath. anybody have any questions? It says hi, Wendy. I wonder if it's AI. It's able to do that for me. I wish I could have my phone talk to you guys personally, individually. I just gotta get between these nails, sweetheart. Let me just get this hair right here. Since she is shaved, I like to have her feet cleaned up nice. Otherwise it looks funny. Hi, Bubba. You're really giving me a hard time today. Be careful. I'm gentle. I'm being gentle, I promise. Good girl. Yesterday I did a couple lives, and I think they're up and running now. Brushing out my puppies, my 5.5, almost 6-month-old puppies. They actually, I think they were 6 months yesterday. They're just starting to have their adult coat grow in. So I was just showing how before it grows in how easy it is to brush. 3 minutes to brush them completely out, trimmed them up, and went and did a bath. They didn't have any mats. They were totally mat free. A couple little tiny tangles. I actually showed how much hair I got. Hardly any. Okay. Grab in here. I think this is the one it was. Girl. We could paint your toes this time, your toenails. What do you think? Should we? We paint them? That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Now I gotta get your nails. I gotta brush them. Cut them. I'm not gonna love it. I know, that's why I talk to him like constantly. This is like, for me, in the last 20 years, even though it's physically taxing on me, it's my favorite time with my dogs because it's the time where I basically talk to them the whole hour, 2, 3, however long it is that I'm doing it. No, none of my dogs love their nails getting done, but she'll feel better if I could just get the long part off. Good girl. Got my glasses on so I can see. She's got black. You want to lay down? Lay down. Good girl. She's going to try and hide her paws from me. Oh, thank you, Wendy. It does take patience. Besides, I'm not in a hurry to get my dogs done. Like, sometimes groomers tend to, they got a lot of dogs they're doing, so, that's good. Hold on. So what I was telling you guys with the nails, I have to let you. Good side with you. Wait, hold still. Good girl. Underneath, I don't know if you guys can see, you probably can. Just gonna show you. But underneath the nails, they get like a white. It's kind of like our quick. So you can kind of you can kind of just take your nail gently, because it is also, it can go into their quick. It's like, not our quick, I'm sorry, like our cuticles. So sometimes you can kind of flake it off with your nail. Yeah, that's her quick. I was able to on her back legs. Anyway, and then you could tell if you could cut it a little bit shorter. Oh, somebody's been digging. That is called clay dirt in those nails. We had a visiting dog last week. That every time she'd get left for even like 2 minutes outside without being watched, she was in a hole. So guess what? All my other dogs and puppies joined in, so my backyard gets to have a redo with a bunch of dirt filling in holes. And her front nails just don't need to cut as much. So we're gonna now take an emery board, take the rough part, the coarser part, and I just do a couple. Just make sure your finger is right behind the nail so you're giving it support, so you're not stressing her actual paw. And then I flip it over and just do a couple swipes with the finer side. Let's get this inside. Did I get your inside cut? Nope. Good girl. Good girl. Do these? Yep. We're just taking we're almost done. Did I get them? Yep. You can also kind of hear it. It makes more noise when it's rough. And once it smooths over, it like stops, and you can feel it on your hand too. I know, we only have 2 more. 2 more. That's a long nail. I'll check that next week and we'll clip it. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Now I'm just gonna trim up her face. I'm gonna keep her teddy bear, but her ears have grown out. So you take your finger to the leather, which is the skin, very end of her ear, and then you put your finger over it, so you don't want to, so you are protecting it. And then what I typically do is just do a kind of more of a straight line at the bottom, and then I'll just round it just slightly on the corners. And that. What's a cute ear? That's a cute ear. You have cute ears. Let me get this side and do the same thing on this side. Really, I mean, with the ears, the bottom doesn't really matter because I'm kind of pulling it up backwards, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's, you're not gonna, you can feel where the leather is. Let's see, where's the back side of that? So round it just a teeny bit, not much. Okay, let's have you stand up. Let's see her ears now, nice and, they don't have the pointy end at the bottom. What do I want to do up here? Let's see. Definitely gonna get this hair at your eyes. This way. These are marking at something. It's not the snake, so we got a black snake, a rat snake that's living in the country. It's a constant battle. So we had a rat snake delivered, and she told me, she said, you might see it hanging from the rafters at some point. I'm like, oh dear, how do I move it then? She says, well, it got up there, it can get down on its own. I'm like, okay. I'm not a snake person, but I'm so thankful for the help, because just had cut her bangs. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to give her a little bit of flat top. Just going to round off the back here so it just looks kind of smooth. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to let her dry naturally. I mean, because obviously she doesn't need to be blown out on her body. But, so the trick with these guys, to not get a poof on the top, is that the top middle is cut pretty flat, like a flat top. And then you want to let this hair stay longer. You don't want to cut this short. You don't want to cut it to here because then you end up having like a pouffant. I'm going to blend it a little bit though, just because. Cut it right here. I'm just going to blend it to the shorter part. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. Because you can see it's heavier right here. So I'm just gonna take it up and I'm gonna just cut it a little shorter up where the short part is, and then kind of taper it out. Taper it to the longer, so that I don't accidentally make a divot at her ear. And then it's just a nice. Here, we're just going from the short to a little bit longer. Oh, it looks so pretty. That's an obnoxiously long mustache you got going on there. I don't think I even trimmed her mustache last time So I'm going to kind of blend into the ears too, because the ear hair is a lot longer. So I'm just going to do the top part just a little teeny bit shorter, and then kind of taper down. So I'm lifting it up from the ear and just taking off a little bit of the length. And that just gives them a nice look, nice and full. Okay. Looks good. Back here. I think I shaved this on the other side, I'm not sure. Back of the ear is where they tend to mat, so I like to keep that a little bit shorter. You just gonna lay down now? Okay, I can do this ear, maybe they can see. Let's see if I can get up a little closer. I don't know if this will let me do it. Sorry guys, let me see. Oh. Pulled this part up and back on the ear, and I go ahead and cut that nice and short back there. That way it doesn't mat as easy. Okay. I'm just going to take this long part right here. I'm laying down. It's not as easy, but he's being good. Make sure on the back of the ear you feel where the leather is, because hers goes out further than some of my, I mean, they all have different ears. It's kind of like, ears are kind of like fingerprints on dogs, I feel like. They just aren't exactly. There's little folds that one might have that another one doesn't, and it's like our earlobes. Everybody has different earlobes and different ear shapes. So I am going to take my clippers and just clip this short here, just to get it so it doesn't nap. I'm not going to pull them. If I pull the hair out of the ears anymore, I used to do it. I just find that it can aggravate the ear canal. They can end up getting an infection, you know, yeast or ear infection. It's just easier to just not mess with it unless there's a problem. But if you keep them trimmed up, they typically don't need to be plucked. It just because what you're wanting to do is basically keep the ear canal open so that you can get any, you know, when you're cleaning it. And I recommend once a week, just take a little bit of ear wash. You can make it up with half vinegar, half alcohol, or third alcohol, third water, vinegar. Can I see in this ear? You just want a drying agent. You can pick it up for super cheap too, at Walmart, or not very expensive. But here, I've done it many times. I've done it with just the vinegar, water, alcohol solution. It's worked just fine. Because in the South, we've got a lot of humidity, and I did not just jack up your ears. Did I jack your ears up? I'm just going to take some of this weight off the bottom. I'm holding underneath and then kind of pulling the hair up. And it won't look like she's just got a poof at the bottom. We can do the same on this side. Hold still, baby. Hold still. Okay. Hey, sweet girl. For your whole ear. It's not funny. I don't think I trimmed your ears last time I cut you. Trimmed you, whatever you want to call it. Groomed you.